Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again yet into another video of a different game. This game is called Master X Master or Master. I'm not entirely sure how you say that, but we will develop that in the future. This is another MOBA, but as far as I'm concerned, it seemed to have a lot more action-y aspects in it, but I haven't played it yet. I haven't even touched the tutorial. All I did was a sound check as usual. So we'll dive right into the tutorial section, and afterwards I will put down probably a match. Or I'm not entirely sure how the game is currently set up, so I can't really give you any info up front. So this is a first impression and a first look at this MOBA. It's currently in closed beta. However, unlike other closed betas, you don't really need a key or any founder's package to access it. All you have to do is register on the page, and I was accepted within 5 minutes of signing up to the closed beta. So the game is hosted by NCSoft. So if you played games like Guild Wars, Blade and Soul, or Wildstar, for example, you can just use that account. If not, as usual, it's a free account. So yeah, I'll leave the link to the game in the description as usual. So feel free to check that out. One heads up, I did have to, or I did not, but I do mute the music because there seem to be claim issues regarding at least one or maybe multiple of the songs in this game. So in order to prevent any claims or any strikes on my videos, I apologize, but I did turn off the music. I'm not sure, I might be able to turn it off in-game, but at least as far as I'm concerned, the menu theme or the hub theme or something is currently kinda having issues or something, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, enough talking. As I said, links in the description, and I'm gonna skip the intro cutscene, and we're gonna go right into it. As you can see, apparently there's a 3-element system, which I assume that fire counters earth or plants or green, whatever, and then not naturally that will counter water. So, yeah. We will obviously go to the recommended control scheme with, gives us a lot more action elements in terms of, like, you move with WASD, you can jump around. It costs stamina, so it's probably not something you will use a lot more often. I'm not sure if you can use verticality in this game. Obviously, looking at the minimap right now, we cannot. So, as I said, I do not have a clue how this really works. We seem to have a very familiar MOBA setup, which basically is divided into certain skills, and this is probably like the ultimate. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this is like a passive. So this, at least right now, seems like an action MOBA thing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to call it. We do have a left click that shoots. We do have skills that can be aimed. So this is very standard setup. Anybody who played a MOBA or any type of MOBA that might be similar should be very familiar. And we do have a tumble and dodge. Okay, so let's just move around through the tutorial. Destroy the gate now. So there seems to be stuff like that. Camera does not seem to be a thing. So you cannot actually change your camera. Which means, or at least, maybe I haven't seen the option yet, but it seems that the focus will be around your hero. Use my skills. Alright, let's use it. That felt kind of satisfying. Okay. The game actually runs very, very smoothly for me. Controls feel very neat, like the movement doesn't feel dull, it feels actually responsive, nice. The jump feels really, really fluent, which is really, really good because there's a lot of game where jumping feels very, very awkward. Oh, okay, I got in tag, scroll up or down. Oh, I get it. So apparently you can pick multiple heroes and then switch around. So now we're at the melee. We have obviously different skills now. Oh wow, that looks cool. This is obviously tutorial, so this is most likely not what the game is going to be looking like. Camera, as I said, just shifted on its own, so it's probably fixed. Maybe there's a way to change it, I'm not entirely sure. Let's use some of these skills. That is a very low cooldown. Typical, I guess, tutorial area. I don't think I can actually die here, so... The funny thing about this game is I've seen characters from Blade and Soul in it, like Jin So-yun and Po Haran. So if you're familiar with that, Blade and Soul, there are apparently at least 2 characters from Blade and Soul, and I haven't taken much of a closer look, but it seems to be that there are a lot of influences from any other game, really. So yeah, there might be a lot of heroes or characters from any other game. But we see about that, I guess, in the future. This seems like a boss fight. It's probably not going to be too hard. At least I hope so. Master level life from detective. Oh, okay. Okay. Survival skills. I don't really think you have to dodge in the tutorial usually, but probably just do it for the sake of it. There's a gold drop. I'm not sure if that is like stage specific or how that actually is working. See, that's Poharan. And that's like totally what she would do in Blade and Soul. Wow, I got my ult. Let's use it.
You're finished.
That looked cool. It feels very good though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, combat feels, at least right now, very fluent. I'm not sure how big of an issue stuff like delays and pings are gonna be. And if this is actually like a MOBA where you play against other players, or you just basically fight PvE, I'm really not sure yet. But I'm definitely sure we can figure that out after the tutorial area. So combat, as I said, feels very, very satisfying. Not entirely sure how the ultimate charge is built up, and 1,000 cuts. Wow. Not the most original name, but it might be a reference to other things. I'm not sure. The game might actually be full with references, seeing as you have characters from different games. I mean, why not? It's not a bad thing, I think. That's her passive, actually. Killing masters resets Suzuka's cooldowns. Oh, apparently, so you definitely can kill other masters, so there is definitely a PvP component to the game, which is kind of interesting. So this is probably the real boss, Peas Reaper. That's an interesting pun. So let's see what this guy is all about. Oh yeah, this seems like a boss fight, really. You know what? We're just gonna ult him. Oh, he actually does a bit of damage.
Not yet. It's over.
And he actually has quite a bit of HP now. It's very satisfying that you can actually hold down my left click. Like, I don't have to click it, which is really, really good. I hate games where you actually like have to pinpoint click the moves, especially since it seems relatively fast-paced. So yeah, well, not much of a boss fight really. I'm just basically spamming it with the left click and juggling a bit around. That looks cool. The animations actually look really cool for this type of game. So I'm very curious to see what the PvP is going to be looking like. I'm just very, yeah, very, very curious. That's, well, overly stylized. Bit of a dialogue. You know what? We're gonna skip that. I'm not much of a story guy, so we're just gonna skip that. Stage clear. This was probably the tutorial area. Oh, I got an S rank. Wow. So there's a guild bonus, really cool. What the hell is that? Okay, now I get it. Oh, you can pick 5. That's kind of cool. Damage augment module low, a low module that upgrades damage to weapons. Interesting. Best. Well, that. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the best I could have gotten, I guess. Why not? Let's take a look at the store. Okay, there's not much in it. I have read a bit about the beta, that they will allow separate modes on different days and different time schedules. So I might actually have to do either record multiple sessions or...
5 pounds of punishment?
Wow, those voice lines so corny. So I might actually have to do either recordings on different days or just make multiple videos. I'm not sure yet what it is gonna be. What did I get? Cumulative? I'm not even sure how I said this. You know, if you keep logging in, you will get more of that. What's that though? Dispatch mission. Daily login.
The earth belongs to us.
Okay, so this is most likely the hub area. So these are on the other planets. This guy's level 36. Wow. This guy's cooking. So there are apparently things like crafting and life. This guy has a freaking chef outfit. What the hell? Okay. Okay, this game actually seems a lot more in-depth than I thought it would be. Let me check if there is something that is called camera thing though. Like, if you can actually turn around the camera. It might not be, to be honest. It might be fakes. Anyways, Guildkeeper, Operator, Commission Node Merchant. We do have 1,500 gold. I'm not gonna meddle around with the settings too far, like I just want to see actual gameplay, so. Arena Combat AI. Well, that's gonna be bots too, but it's probably more along the lines of how the game's gonna be played. So let's dive right into that. And let's see how things will be looking. Dregion Bridge. Oh wait, I have to press something. So tutorial mission, press the dispatch, select an arena. Yeah, let's do it, I guess. Why the hell not? For beginners, let's do it. Yeah, why not? Let's just start a Bob match, really. So there is apparently right now a free master rotation. This is what the characters will be called.
Ordnance on the way.
Lua is, I think that's the chick with the gun I just played. Shizuka was the melee.
Natteranurk at Dredgian's service. Want something Shugo selling?
Not, well, the name, I can't even pronounce it. Oh, so you do actually pick two. Okay, I get that. So let's try this one.
My master's memory.
He's a melee, right? And a range one, long range.
Command line accepted.
Good. They're both different elements. That seems cool. Okay, so it has definitely a unique twist in regards to that you pick two masters, and they both, well, potentially kind of different elements. So I have no clue what to do here. I have absolutely no clue what to do here. I'm just going to leave it as is, and we're just going to take a look at it, really. So far, I'm kind of surprised, really. Like, it seems kind of well thought out, maybe. Obviously, I have no clue about balancing, about how things actually play out, if this game is like rock, paper, scissors, or if it really matters most how the players can play. I mean, obviously, that would be the most, the best thing, really, that like player skill matters most. So we're gonna take a look. Million Staff Burst. He is Sweep Aside. Do you actually level those up? Oh! So, damn. What's his passive? I have no clue. Okay. Okay, that was probably his dodge ability. So you can't actually jump up certain parts of him. That's very cool, I think. Okay, this seems rather chaotic, but I think this is actually a lot more MOBA-y-like than I thought it would be. Obviously not like the point-and-click MOBA-y, but more like if you think about Battle Ride, what other games do we have? I guess Bloodline Champions, but that's like just the old version of Battle Ride, really. Oh wow, that was a teleport. How did that happen? And I'm not sure what the exhausted means. It's probably just a form of CC the enemies can put on you, so I might actually die there. I do have my ult. I don't know what it does, but let's. Okay, that looked kind of neat. I'm not sure if there's a way of healing though. If I can go back to the starting point. Damn, this guy's chasing me. Screw you, dude. That's a bot. Okay. I will be dead.
This violence solves nothing.
So far, it feels really good though. I have absolutely no clue what would happen if I level those up. What actually changes? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So you can't actually sit in the spawn, so you do have to fight, which is wait, I do have my ult, right? Oh wait, what?
I'll be with you soon.
I'm not sure if there's a point limit or if you just have to fight until the time is over. That might be a thing. So I think his left click actually has a weird feature to it, maybe. Wait, I can't switch. I think mouse wheel up, was it? I'm gonna play until I die and then I'm gonna switch to the other one. Yeah, that teleport is so annoying. It feels really satisfying, like how the combat, how the impacts work and stuff. It's really cool. So let's ult them. Never mind. Oh, never mind. It's not a teleport. They just freaking do this. See, I can move that thing. Okay, now I have a ranged character. I should maybe not have done that. Okay.
Aligned.
So what do we have here? Oh, so the skills actually do fall up though. The skill choices I made on the other master actually take over to these.
Payload away. Coordinates locked.
This character seems a bit not as oomphy, but I mean it's a ranged character. Makes sense really. Overheated. Do these actually home in? She does deal quite a lot of damage though, I think. So what do we have here? Target locked. Well, let's just use it.
Shock and
Okay.
Leave it to me.
This switch system, I'm not sure how often you can switch. Oh, okay. 15 seconds. This opens a lot more dynamical changes and plays, obviously. Which is kind of neat though. It opens a lot of depth to the game simply due to the fact that you never really know when the enemy's gonna switch, and you do have to learn obviously at least 2 heroes at once from masters. I should call them masters really, that's what they were called. Oh, damn it. Okay, maybe that was not so smart. Might actually die. Okay.
coordinates locked.
Oh, now I get it. It's a vector. I have to target that one. The game seems to be over soon. So far, I did not really learn that much, but
Power down.
well, it's over. Victory! Damn, 13 kills. Oh, it was a bot game, really. So, we'll take a look, I guess. It seems to be rather fast-paced. It doesn't seem to have these insanely long rounds. Stay as a team. No, I'm playing with bots. That's cool that they added this, though. Very reminiscent what other, I guess, shooters slash MOBAs do these days. But they will give you options to...
25 pounds of punishment?
Yes. That they will give you the options to stay as a team. Which is really cool. And I think this really can help. There's a lot of masters. Whoa. Aha! So I guess they actually did name the games which certain masters are taken from. Like, these seem to be all from Master X Master, but Death Knight is from Lineage. Then who else do we have? There's a character from Ion. I never played Ion. There you go. Jin So-yeon from Blade and Soul. Which is cool, I think. I think a lot of people will actually like that they have different characters and masters from other heroes. Wildstar. So basically, it seems like all NCSoft games will more or less will be represented in this. Ion again, City of Heroes. This is a really cool feature, I think. Accepted a new mission. I do want to go for another normal PvP match, actually. Open the master window, select a master that want to be recruited. Recruit the master with soul. I guess that's the currency you get. Master recruit Diminos. Coom, whatever the name is. What's this guy? We're gonna go for this one. I like this guy more.
Direct my power.
Thunderlord. So we're gonna jump right into a game. As you can see, I did 2 games before to get a little bit experience with this game, similar to what I did with our Mirage. Unfortunately, I lost 2 of them, but meh, it's closed beta, and I'm very much practicing. So far, I only really like one of the heroes I played, so I'm gonna try something else again. And I kind of learned a bit more about the skill system and how you can actually pick certain perks and abilities, which is kind of cool. Like, it not only opens for a lot of variety due to the fact that you have 2 heroes, or masters I should call them, but you can also interchange abilities. Not on the run, but you can pick them before you actually enter, so it always kind of boils down to personal preference on what you can take, which is really cool, I think. But yeah, we're just gonna see in practice, I guess. Matchmaking time does not seem bad, given the fact that this is a closed beta. 1 minute is not actually long for a queue, really. Given that I haven't really seen any advertisement for the game, so I'm not entirely sure if there's any like big YouTuber / streamer actually making content for this game. And personally, I didn't really hear about it. A friend told me about it, so I'm not entirely sure if there's a lot of advertisement going on for the game. Maybe there will be in the future. The closed beta is still running, so we'll just hope and see how things will turn out. So queue time is, as I said, maybe if they... What's up? As I said, 130 is actually quite decent. So we're gonna go for Jingtai, and I guess either Lua or Nanorunark, whatever that name is. What is that guy, melee range? He's long ranged. Yeah, we're gonna go with this guy. Next. So you can actually like pick certain traits here. Attack range, attack speed. I'm gonna go for attack speed. And then you can also pick certain abilities. Flings them over his shoulder. Moving or attacking cancels the skill. We're gonna stay with that. And for this guy we have Enchantment Stone Bundle. Okay, that's a buffer. That's interesting. Go with that. This seems like a support guy, apparently. I just dropped down stuff. Supply bundle, anti-shock, damage absorb, and Quran. Okay, so this is more of like a support. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about, can I actually drop them for myself? But due to the 15-second switch cooldown, probably not. We're gonna see. Loading times are pretty damn neat for me. So this is... I assume this is also gonna run very well on older PCs. So in case you're wondering, this might actually be pretty good as well. Waiting for another master. Okay. I'm gonna meddle around with the nano runner. That's a good attack speed. What the hell? Oh, I just walk faster. Really? Okay, this guy's weird. Definitely not my type of hero, like seriously. You know what? No, thank you. This guy is really cool. I really like him. His moveset is really cool. God, first blood, damn it. What the hell? Oh, I got blinded. Okay. Should have switched. So this one has a knockdown. I want to rank this up as soon as possible. I got my ultimate. Damn, that blind. That's brutal. Can they have the bow? No, I should have switched. I'm stupid. I should have switched.
My journey has not ended. Flying bundle attack! Stones on sale!
Okay, this is really not my type of hero. Master, that guy just feels really weird. Should have actually not done that. You know, we're just gonna stick to this guy. Oh, huh? What the hell was that? Oh, that was a lot of damage I took. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Can I actually take him down? What the hell? Really? Oh god damn it. What's his ult actually? Fire cell. Okay, it deals damage. Let's level up the ult. Oh, I get it. He's freaking blind. Oh, he's invincible? Really? I guess that's his ultimate or ability or whatever. Alright, we got it back. We got it back. Oh, that was a lot of some. Damn, that knockdown lasts a long freaking time. Oh shit. This is really fast paced though. I really like the fact that there's not a longer, like, you don't really have a long respawn time. And this is really like fast paced action, which is really cool. Rep. Nobody saw that. I have my ult, I do have my ult. I actually wanna slap these guys with my ult. It's freaking blind. Oh, dang it. Well, obviously not knowing a lot of the master abilities kind of makes it very hard to know when to go in, when to go out, obviously, but yeah, that's part of the learning experience, really. I'm not really good at the movement. I'm not sure, like, if you can actually jump over abilities or stuff like that. I actually have to check that. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, that evade, what the hell is that? I wanna know what that is, man. I think I need to change my Q ability. Damn, he has some kind of leech. Holy crap. Oh, we won! He had at least one win. At least I won once. Yeah, pretty chaotic, but I like it so far. I really like it so far. This is actually something I could potentially see myself playing.
25 pounds of punishment.
That voice line though.
Looking for a target.
That voice line though. I'm very surprised there's so many masters available in a closed beta state. Given the fact that you pick two, it kind of makes sense, really. But still, I'm really surprised with how many there are. So I'll conclude my first impression on Master or Master X Master. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I definitely classify this as a MOBA game. Very fast-paced action, very decent controls. Obviously, I still don't really know exactly what's going on everywhere, how the attunement system works. But I think this is really cool, really. And this could be potentially a lot of fun. Especially these fast-paced action rounds, because it doesn't take forever to finish a game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game, and as always, see you guys next time.